Also this morning, bosses at Channel 4 and the BBC. Yes, and well done to all the winners, those special people who go above and beyond day in, day out to help others. And I just wanted to give a special mention as well, because there were a pair of 999 heroes who saved the life of a woman who was hit by a train. It's Dr. Benjamin Marriage and Kevin Cudden, and they dedicated the award to Sarah de la Garde.
On a tube train track, and
it's amazing, and she just sort of said it makes you realise what counts in life. And now she's got her bio name.
Well, that's so interesting, because a bit later in the show, we're driving accident in Portugal. He actually says that what matters in life, you know.
Hello there, good. Also this morning, bosses at Channel 4 and the BBC are set. You're wondering what they're going to be eating. On the menu at the Palace of Versailles for their banquet: blue lobster, French poultry with mushroom gratin, a selection of French and English cheeses. So they're including our cheese to be banned from any residence.
He's asked for
no, to be banned from any residence that he's staying at, apparently.
Okay.
There you are. Morning. Rishi Sunak's expected to scale back a number of the government's biggest net zero commitments, including delays to a ban on the sale of new diesel and petrol cars and plans to ban the installation of new boilers. Our political The government is warning parents that their children will no longer be safe from paedophiles under plans to encrypt messages on Facebook and Instagram. Suella Braverman accused. Now, King Charles and Queen Camilla will meet President Macron and his wife Brigitte as they begin a three-day state visit to France this afternoon. The visit comes the day after Sir Keir Starmer met with the French president and 6 months after rioting and strikes forced a last-minute postponement. Well, meanwhile, during Prince William's visit to New York, the President of Guyana has issued fresh calls to the Prince of Wales and his family to pay slavery reparations to former colonies of Britain. Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali was speaking ahead of his speech at the UN Assembly. Well, meanwhile, Prince William concluded his visit to New York by announcing the finalists for his environmental awards, the Earthshot Prize. Our North America correspondent Noel Phillips has this report. And finally, Rishi Sunak was joined by celebrities including Vernon Kay and Harry Redknapp, who turned out to show their support for NHS and social care workers at the annual Who Cares Wins Awards. Hosted by Davina McCall, the winners are voted for by the public. Polly Bartlett has this report. In the last few minutes, and the latest inflation figures show that the rate at which the UK's price is set has fallen slightly to 6.7% in August from 6.8% in July. Now, this is despite a rise in fuel prices. Experts had predicted we might see a slight rise in that, but it has fallen slightly. Our correspondent Nithya Rajan. Now, health leaders warn that NHS trusts across England are facing their biggest challenge yet as consultants and junior doctors hold their first ever joint strike. Hospitals are prioritising emergencies during the walkout by thousands of British Medical Association members. The government estimates nearly 1 million appointments and operations have been cancelled because of strikes this year. The government is warning parents that their children will no longer be safe from paedophiles under plans to encrypt messages on Facebook and Instagram. And also this morning, King Charles and Queen Camilla will meet President Macron and his wife Brigitte as they begin a three-day state visit to France this afternoon. The visit comes the day after Sir Keir Starmer met with the French president and 6 months after rioting and strikes forced a last-minute postponement of their visit. But not everyone agrees, do they?
No, there has been a huge...
Morning, Nick. So talk us through it then. What else will be on the agenda? It's been steadily falling. As I say, experts had thought we might see a slight rise. It's gone down just a bit, hasn't it? For October being called off. So talk us through what else is on the agenda then.